Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the WAC. The WAC is back. Fall season loading. Today we got the Beavers and the Dingers coming at you live from Leland Field here in Dobbinsville. Getting a few settings dialed in as Fiona makes her presence known right in front of the camera today. Knocking the dust off here in the broadcast booth today. Getting back in action after the quick hiatus after the Summer League WAC Championship. Congratulations to the Dobbers and the first ever WAC charity tournament through WAC Cares. September 13th, just 2 weeks ago, the WAC came together and raised $4,650 for the Autism Society of North Carolina, Autism Society of North Carolina. They're here on site here at the charity tournament, raising over $4,650 was the WAC. Congratulations to the Sunshine Speed Goats on taking the tournament championship as well. Again, we got the Beavers and the Dingers coming up today. Looks like Tucker Bumgarner on the mound. Joined in the booth today by Austin Walker. Austin, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, man, doing
pretty
well. Good. Austin's going to run some scoreboard for us today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
First time in the booth, no pressure.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
As we got Tucker Bumgarner warming up. I tell you, Austin, it feels a lot better out here during the fall league so far than it did during the summer.
That's not even a question, man. It was terrible.
Yeah, this was one of the hottest summers we've had here in North Carolina in a while.
First pitch in the middle, Hunter gets it.
Blake Tessner starting off strong. One pitch, one hit, I believe.
Yeah.
Runner on first.
Ball one.
And we are fighting clouds and shadows and everything today here, guys. Bear with us on the camera stuff. We're going to try to keep these things dialed in as Chris Piercy cuts on and misses there. Tucker Bumgarner throwing it in there at 45. That was a strike, 56.
A lot of people I talked to about Tucker, his windup, it was more confusing than his pitches. Like, he'd put one right down the middle. His windup was just so over the place, you wouldn't know what to do with it.
Absolutely, kind of hard to read. Got some herky-jerky body action, arm action.
What works, though.
Absolutely. 2-2 count to Piercy. That one misses outside at 50.
It's a good addition of the bucket back there. I hate having to bend over every 5 seconds to get balls.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a big help right there.
Ooh.
Swung on and missed. Piercy goes down. Bumgarner, first out of the season for the Dingers, courtesy of the strikeout. In steps Chase McGinnis.
Chase was one of the more consistent hitters last year.
Yeah, when he was in the lineup, he was solid. Hit for average, hit for power.
He took me deep a few times.
I'll tell you, that McGinnis family there, they're solid top to bottom for sure.
The Beavers are something to worry about.
Bumgarner deals. That one's high as well.
Puts one down. in the corner.
That's 3-1. Chase. Chase draws a walk. It's going to move Tessner to second. McGinnis down to first.
One of the harder things to throw. You could have one inning where you're lighting up the strike zone, the next inning you can't even get nowhere close to it.
That's right. Caden Holland steps in for the Beavers. First pitch misses high. I would tell you what the speed was, but Caden's so tall it blocked the radar.
A big old fella.
He is. Good cut there. That one gets by him.
He's got to put adjustable legs on it and make it his strike zone.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to put a lift kit on that strike zone, I believe. Strike 2 from Bumgarner. That one looked like it moved really well right there. In the offseason, the Dingers did make a trade, blockbuster trade, here in the WAC, sending Dylan Hochstadter to the Dirt Daubers in exchange for Landon Johnson, who's in the left today. So out in the outfield, you got Landon, you got Hunter Haynes. And we got a newcomer out in right field. Cope out here holding it down, right field, right here below the Daubers nest. Bumgarner deals to Caleb Yiren, pitches outside.
This thing, you can turn this down, off this, and then bring up, is it behind me?
Caleb Yiren settles in, 1-2 count. Bumgarner deals, that one's high, 2-2. Ooh, fouled off.
It's fighting.
Ooh, down goes Yiren. 2 strikeouts on the inning for Bumgarner. Moves us to the bottom of the first. No runs there for the Beavers. 0-0 ball game going into the bottom half of the first. Dingers coming up. Chris Piercy on the mound warming up. Number 3 for Dale. One of the more talented arms during the summer league for sure.
Yeah, he was nasty. It was hard hitting off of him, especially that last half where he could consistently hit the strike zone.
Yeah, he really dialed in and got things going. I mean, I think from the first day that we opened up the season with the Beavers last year, we kind of knew he was going to be pretty solid. And then, just like everybody else, the more reps he got, the better they performed for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Piercy settles in. First pitch to Bumgarner. Misses just high at 49.
Barely clips the strike zone there. Ooh.
Piercy finds the zone there. 39, took some off.
That's the one you just can't leave. He'll drop down to that riser and just head him back.
Had a good crowd here at Leland Field today.
Opening day show out.
Opening day for the Fall League. Three-two count to Tucker Bumgarner. Piercy deals. Bumgarner takes first on the walk. It's going to bring up McCray Haynes. Just misses there. 2 ball, I believe, so far.
Ooh.
That one finds his own from Piercy.
Right back to it.
Bumgarner fouls one off. Bumgarner takes the walk, or excuse me, McCray Haynes takes the walk, moves Bumgarner to second.
What was that?
Landon Johnson up to the plate. Landon strokes one off the wall there. Moves Bumgarner to third, McCray to second. Johnson reaches first. Beavers reeling here a little bit as the Dingers jump out, get some bases loaded. Hunter Haynes up to the plate, fouls one off. Hunter ducks that one, 53. 1-1 count. As a cool fall breeze blows in here under the Dauber's nest, you can't beat it, folks.
It's amazing.
Much better. Amazing compared to the summer league. We went just absolutely bonkers with the heat this summer here in North Carolina. So it's good to get some cloud cover, some shade, some breeze, and some NFL football on right behind us here. You can't beat it. Hunter Haynes goes down with the bases loaded for the first out of the inning. Hunter's going to replace Tucker over at third.
These things ain't ready. Okay.
We good? Okay. A little technical issue. Bumgarner skies one. Wind's going to catch that one. That one's going to fall in the basket of Caleb Yiren. Makes a play right there. Great play by Caleb coming in. Didn't get the switch on that one, guys, but he charged in from left field. Caleb Yiren charged in from left field, made a basket catch right about his belly button.
Oh, might be gone.
Landon Johnson makes a play back there in front of the game garage banner. That was a shot off the bat of Blake Tessnier. Working through a scoreboard issue, guys. connectivity issues. We're in the top of the second, 1 out. Beavers up to bat. All right, we're in the top of the second. Beavers up, 1 out. Not sure the count on Chris Piercy. We don't have our mouth of the South up here in the booth with us, Elizabeth Toney. Continue to pray for her. She just had some ankle surgery actually this week, so she's down right now.
Oh, good.
She did have leg surgery technically, but an ankle. She's out there with it kicked up down the third base line. Tucker Bumgarner on the mound.
What's Tessner's first name?
Blake Tessner. Piercy reaches first. We got Andy Upton in here doing a mic check, testing the mic with some karaoke. Chase McGinnis up to the plate, swings and misses. Well, guys, if you're joining us so far, we got a little bit of a snooze fest. We've had about 1 ball put in play, maybe 2, but a little rusty. We're all a little rusty, including us here in the broadcast booth.
Oh, yeah.
Pastor Paul from the Beavers donated a mic system here to the WAC, and he's having trouble getting it to work. So, not sure. Everything's giving us some trouble today, but we're going to try to make some lemonade out of it.
He's having some fun with it.
Yeah, we're going to need to contract Mavericks Entertainment here in the bottom half of the inning.
Oh, big swing and a miss.
Yeah, Paul, if you're tuning in, buddy, the new mic system that was donated to the WAC Cares from Grace Chapel, having trouble getting it to work, brother. Caden Holland steps in. Fouls it back. Top of the second, 2 outs. Here at a shade-covered Leland field. We appreciate you tuning in, guys. Even if all 3 of you are our board members sitting out in the stands. Not sure or not. Hey, there's 4. Never mind. Spread the word, guys. Send the link to somebody. Let them know what the WAC's got going on. That's a strike from Bumgarner to Holland. I believe it's 3-1. Holland fouls one off.
The sun's just coming out, going in, coming out, going in.
Yeah, we're battling some shadows here, folks. Got to be tough on the fielders, pitchers, batters, everybody, fielders. You know, if it's hard on the broadcast booth, it's got to be tough down there on the field. We got some new color schemes coming at you this year here in the WAC. Beavers rocking some new threads today. Staying with some Baltic brown, though, nonetheless, but different jersey concept. Went from the the two-tone gray-brown combo to a solid brown pinstripe. Trying to be like the Mount Vernon Vipers of last year with some solid color pinstripes, but still a clean look. As Baumgartner retires Holland, send us to the bottom of the second here in game one of a 3-game set.
Is it still nothing? That's crazy. Yeah, they fouled off some strikes on there. Hey, it's
On strike 3, you said.
Yeah, strike 3. Yeah.
Hey, it can, if it hits them and bounces into the strike zone, it's also a strike. But if it hits the bat, obviously.
Piercy stays on the mound.
And if you look closely, folks, there's a silhouette shadow of Bigfoot right there in the bottom of your frame. That's Caden Holland out there in center field. Arguably the tallest man in the WAC.
Did another one go down? There's already been one down this month. Oh, right above your head. Phone. Thank you. Hey, where you at? Step out.
Caleb Cope, welcome to the WAC, sends one over the house. 2-run shot from Caleb Cope, puts the Dingers up, 2-0. Another powerful lefty makes his appearance here in the WAC, folks. That's all we need, another powerful lefty.
Yeah, Jesus. Best one.
Yeah, every pitcher's like, man, another lefty to have to deal with.
Yeah. The pop fly.
In steps Landon Johnson. Another lefty. Questionable on the power, though.
It's here and there.
Here and
Comes
there.
goes.
That's right. That's right. Landon Johnson. Sends a breeze up here with that one.
Quick pitches him. Down to first. Just lets it be. Lets it eat.
Lets it eat. Landon reaches first.
It's like Hunter's up.
Commissioner Hunter Haynes.
Deals. Big old hack.
That one's gone. That's a shot out to left.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's gone. Off the Lelands and behind the fence. Over the wall, Hunter Haynes. They go bomb, single bomb here in the bottom of the second for the Dingers. Dingers starting off strong. Cope, Johnson, Haynes doing work for the Dingers here this afternoon.
Yeah, it was an absolute rock.
That was a rocket. That was gone. That was a no doubter. Just a matter of how far. Way to go, Hunter.
Piercy still finding the strike zone after letting up 2 bombs.
He's trying to settle in here. But that's the game of the WAC. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, runs can kind of pile up quickly, but so can runs of your own. You know, you can't get 2 down because you can kind of score yourself pretty quickly. So it's never too far out of reach. Just kind of got to stop the bleeding and, you know, do what you can to settle in here if you're Piercy.
Yeah, every once in a while you have
Bumgarner.
a 0-1 maybe, a little low-scoring game, and then you'd have 16 to 15 run game.
That's right. It can happen in a hurry. As Bumgarner finds a single out to the center field, out there close to the Pool Supplies Unlimited pool. Me and that pool had a run in on the charity tournament day as I went into the pool there trying to make a one-handed catch.
Yeah, I saw
Almost caught the ball, but came up empty and came up wet. Went in the pool. Don't recommend it, but hey, it wasn't too bad. Shout out to Pool Supplies Unlimited for keeping us locked in here in Ellenboro. Go see them for all your pool supplies and hot tub needs. Let them know the WAC sent you. So McCray Haynes is in the box, battling here, looking to move Bumgarner over. McCray takes a walk. In steps Caleb Cope again. Powerful lefty.
Piercy just smart thing to do here is walk him. I wouldn't even attempt it.
Right, because if you give up a bomb here, that's more than the maximum in a run rule.
Yeah, he's going for it too. Oh God! Quick pitches him, just puts him right on the corner.
0-2 count in a quick hurry here from Piercy to Cope. Swung on, that was hit out to first.
Remember the hardest ones to field, just them little
dribblers.
Yeah.
Yep. Even if you field it, you ain't gonna make a play most likely. So that loads the bases for the Dingers. Landon Johnson up to the plate. We got Cope at first. McCray Haynes at second. Tucker Bumgarner at third.
Watch it. Hold.
Just a quick score update, guys, if you're watching. New England Patriots 42, Carolina Panthers 6.
That's bad.
It is.
Yeah. Clips the pipe of the strike zone. Just inside.
Just inside there, Landon Johnson battles, goes down. Backwards K.
Sure it's two.
Hunter Haynes steps in, bases loaded, looking to continue the damage here for the Dingers in the bottom of the second. Hunter Haynes looking to go do damage again after just hitting a home run. Goes down swinging there. Piercy settling in after the big inning so far. We got 4-0 ball game. Dingers up on the Beavers here on a beautiful afternoon in western North Carolina. Nice cool breeze blowing. Not sure the direction of the wind, but we'll see if we can get tapped in on that. A south-southwest wind blowing about 6 miles an hour. As we got Old Glory blowing in the outfield here this afternoon.
Just low.
Tucker Bumgarner steps in, rips one out the center. Holland's going to field that one. That one's going to score Haynes. And Haynes,
Oh,
jumping attempt there by Haynes. He's safe. That's going to add 2. That's the limit for the Dingers there. Bumgarner doing all he can to help himself at the dish this afternoon, folks. Making solid contact. He said there's no such thing as an off season. He stays solid, continuing from the summer league. 6-0 ball game going to the top of the third.
Tucker's still on the mound.
Still on the mound. So the pitching rules here for the WAC during a series, you get 6 innings total. So one pitcher can pitch theoretically 2 games, and then someone else would have to pitch the third game. So Tucker Bumgarner looking to close this one out for the Dingers, up 6-0. Well, guys, be sure to check out wacwiffle.com. Follow us on all social media platforms. WAC Wiffle on Instagram, TikTok, WAC Wiffle Ball League on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us out there. We appreciate you watching, tuning in on a Sunday afternoon. There's plenty of things you could be watching, including the Panthers getting beat. So appreciate you staying tuned with us.
It's a pretty continuous thing.
It is, except for last week. I think last week was a fluke, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Caleb Yiron fouls that one off down the first base line. That one's going to get down.
Ooh, big old hack, chasing the ball high. This thing with that riser, it could start low strike zone, especially storm, and it just go end above your head.
Yeah, it's tough to follow, for sure.
And sit down.
Yiron goes down. On strikes for the first out of the inning. Brings up Blake Tessnier. First pitch misses outside. Surprised Blake didn't wear some sweatpants this afternoon, folks. He wore sweatpants about all summer. 95 degrees, just rocking some sweatpants. I'm not sure what he was doing, but glad to see he's busted out some shorts and some common sense here in the fall
Apparently.
so far. We love you, Blake. Hardest hustling player, I think, in the WAC. I mean, he's dives for balls, swings that one's out to left field.
Oh, LJ about just ran over about 3 different people.
That's right. That's right. Got some folks out in left field taking in the game. Some new faces to the WAC, I believe, out there. Lane out there umpiring for us. Bringing some folks to the WAC. Team manager of the Shelby Samurai, a new addition to the WAC Fall League this year. Two-two count, 1 out, top of the third. Dingers jumping out to a 6-0 lead after a big second inning. Tessnier goes down for the second out. Bumgarner continues to help himself out, looking to close this one out.
Tucker's not even one you really have to worry about. You know, his windup, you know, it's not, you know, the norm. But Hunter's filthy.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this Dingers roster looks to be really solid top to bottom. You know, I don't think they have a single weak link on the field or on the lineup for that matter.
You look at the Yeah.
Piercy loads up, tries to go yard with that one, comes up empty. 43 on the Sports Radar LTD radar this afternoon.
That wind does feel pretty good.
That wind feels great. Here in the Dauber's Nest, up here in the booth, we kind of get a occasional breeze flowing through, which is nice. I think it's a little cooler when you get out from under the shed here on the back of the Dauber's Nest. I believe it's 3-2 count, I believe,
Yes.
to Piercy, down to the last out here in game 1 for the Beavers.
It's always one thing you have to worry about, being the last out.
And there it is. Chris Piercy goes down on strikes. What an inning from Bumgarner to shut the door right there against a talented Beavers lineup. But I don't look for the Beavers to stay down long. They're a talented bunch. Maybe just a little rusty, had not played in a while. As we move into game 2 of the 3-game set. Dingers take game 1, starting off strong with the new addition of Landon Johnson and Caleb Cope, adding some power to the lineup. Gave up a little power in Dylan Hochstadter, though.
A little.
Little power, yeah.
He was scary to face.
He was, absolutely. As Hochstadter joins the Dobbinsville Dirt Daubers.
I remember the first time seeing him, I was sitting over there in that, the carport, and bomb. It was automatic.
Nasty. Yep. When he gets in the box, you know, any of these lefties in the league, man, most our left-handed hitters in the league, they all have a threat to go yard.
Storm.
Yep.
Now him.
Yep. Landon, Cope, Hochstadter, Chipper, Storm, bunch of powerful lefties.
And we just got one more, which is great.
Looks like Hunter Haynes is going to take the mound here in game 2, give Tucker's arm a break. Tucker's going to go to center. Hunter's going to get some throws in, getting the arm loose. Hunter's been busy this weekend. Mavericks Entertainment, Dustin's Way Collective collaborated on a wedding yesterday afternoon here in Lake Lure.
Hunter was consistently dropping down to that sidearm. You know, you had some pitchers going overhand, then going, you know, submarine. Storm would stayed submarine. He stayed sidearm, and it worked. He could find the strike zone whenever he needed to.
Absolutely. Yeah, these pitchers, you know, they all have something different they bring to the table to make it difficult on hitters. You know, wiffle ball is hard enough to hit, you know, when it's straight and flat, but when you start dropping in arm angles and varying speeds and different pitch types.
No.
Blake Tessner hits that one out off of Old Glory out there, off the American flag. That's a bomb. First pitch of the game. Blake Tessner goes yard for the Beavers, jumping out to a 1-0 lead. Way to go, Blake. That was a shot. I was waiting for that one to hit off a tree maybe and see where that one landed, but it got out just over the National Police Dog Foundation banner.
I think that hit off the light.
I believe it did.
Oh, he's trying to follow right behind him.
Yeah, that was a shot right there, folks. Way to go, Blake. Earned himself some water off that one. Take a seat, get some rest, big boy.
That's what I did. Strike out.
Little check
pop
swing.
Out. I
check.
said, ooh, LJ Bob's it.
Check swing single. Piercy reaches first, hits it out to Johnson.
That is the thing about wiffle ball. You don't have to take a big old hack to drive one out.
That's right. Funky bounces, spin, all the things, you know, makes it difficult for fielders to get a grip on the ball. Chase McGinnis steps in here in the top of the first, no outs. Holds on that pitch, 2-1, I think is the count. Zach Lane chiming in on the YouTube feed. Thanks for tuning in, Zach. I miss you out here today, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, that net's going to be a big help.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Big old hack.
Chase McGinnis swings through that one. 54 from Haynes on the mound. Chase takes a walk, moves Piercy over to second. As the shadows continue to creep in to the infield here. In steps big Caden Holland.
Yeah, speaking of a shadow.
see what Caden can do here. Trying to be patient at the plate. We got no outs, trying to move the runners over, just do his job. But sends that one out to the outfield. That one's going to be caught, though, by Landon Johnson. He's going to try to make a play. Gets it into Hunter Haynes. Moves the runners up, though. Holland does his job, just as I said, trying to move the runners over. Piercy takes third. McGinnis over to second. Still no out, or one out, actually. Still first out of the inning. In steps Caleb Yiren. Beavers looking to bounce back here in game 2 of the 3-game set after dropping the first game 6-0 to the Dingers. Big cut there from Yiren. You know, everybody on the Beavers roster can go yard at any moment. You know, they all went yard at different times during the summer league.
I thought it was one game we faced the Beavers. It was Yiren had about 2. Holland had several. Oh,
yeah, they're top to bottom. You know, they're strong. You know, with one swing of the bat, anybody can really do damage. So just kind of being able to ride whoever's hot that day, you know, being able to string some hits together, string some walks, being patient at the plate, putting the ball in play. That one's up. Landon Johnson comes in, bobbles that one, hits off his hands. That one's going to drop down. Chase McGinnis moves to third. Chris Piercy's going to score on the play as Caleb Yiren reaches first to make it 2-0 for the Beavers. Tough play there on the run there from Johnson. You know, with so much spin on the ball. Austin, as you know, man, just, you know, wiffle ball is difficult. Ball gets up in the wind, the jet stream spinning every which way. You're running on the hop trying to make a play, trying to slow down, not slip on some wet footing that we've had this week as Tessner sends one out past the old Pool Supplies Unlimited pool in center. Bumgarner's going to make a play, get that one in, but McGinnis is going to score. Single for Blake Tessner. Blake's staying hot at the plate. Makes it 3-0 Beavers. Runners on the corners for Chris Piercy stepping in. Check swing. That one almost hit him. He came around, tried to put that one in play, but then hold up and ended up fouling that one off. Hunter Haynes, nasty pitch right there. That was kind of a sinker, slider kind of pitch. That one had a lot of movement on it. Get you guys punch back into the strike zone camera so you can see the movement on these pitches.
Sets him down, 1, 2, 3.
So Piercy goes down. Chase McGinnis stepping back in. Hunter Haynes settling in here a little bit. Struggling a little early, but he'll bounce back. He's got a talented arm.
Ooh.
That one's hit out to left. Landon Johnson makes a play. That one scores. Caleb Yiren moves Tessner over to second. In the shadows there, camouflage in the brown right there. In steps Caden Holland. That one drills the zone there from Hunter Haynes at 56. 4-0 ball game. Beavers up. Second game of a 3-game set. Chase McGinnis on first. Blake Tessner on second.
Hunter's speed. You have some pitchers that go 59 and then drop it down to 40. He stayed high 50s, mid-high 50s.
Yep, absolutely. And I tell you, I think one of the toughest pitchers that I've faced is Hunter, you know, because he's got a lot of movement, varying arm angles, great speed. He's going to come right at you. You know, he's going to try to blow it by you at times. He's going to try to overpower you for sure. He's got great stuff. Tries a little eephus pitch, a little knuckleball, something right there off speed to get Holland looking, but just misses. Swung on, foul back.
Yeah, Holland's the wrong person to leave something high. Everybody else that high, that's head or above, and that's right at his chest.
Absolutely.
Oh, sets him down.
Sets him down with the outside corner. Beavers, though, strike there, chewing through the competition so far here in game 2 of the set. 4-0 ball game. Guys, be sure to follow us on social media. Check us out, WAC Wiffle Ball League on Facebook, WAC Wiffle on Instagram, TikTok. Be sure to give us a like, follow, subscribe, comment, share, all the things. We appreciate the support. And another addition to the WAC this year.
That's high.
Stand by. That one's out to the outfield. Caleb Yaron's under it. Makes a spinning catch there and left. That one kind of swirled on him a little bit with the wind blowing out there. Great play from Caleb Yaron. He had to kind of make a 90-degree turn to his left to catch that one. Does a great job there. Great job.
Ooh. Right over the pool.
Over the pool off the bat of McCray Haynes.
That was a good play, but he was safe.
Good play there by Yaron. He's making a case that that was an out. Close play, but I do believe that. No, we'd have to go back and watch that one. That was a bang play. Swung on. That one's hit right here. That's a home run. Here into the Dauber's nest, Caleb Cope.
Yeah. I'm walking him if I face him next year.
Yeah, that was a shot. You know, I think that one was a bit of a question from Piercy out of the mound that they could have potentially caught that one off the hands of Maverick, but I think that one was getting out regardless. I think it was going to be over the. I think that was going to be over the banister, don't you think? Also,
yeah, that was.
I mean, it was
straight in the booth.
was right here. I think it was coming into the booth, regardless of.
It gets past Tesmer.
That would have been the first ever caught home run ball, though, if Maverick could have secured that one. That was solid effort up here in the booth. Dad'd be proud, bro.
Gotta
be proud. But yeah, that's a home run off the bat of Caleb Cope. Put the Dingers back within striking distance here at 4-2. And Johnson singled after that, so it's 4-2. Beavers and Dingers in a stiff competition here in game 2. Piercy deals, swung on by Haynes, fouled back, 57. As I was going to say before Bumgarner hit that ball and then Cope went deep and all the action there, a new addition to the WAC field here at Leland Field this year is the mound here that you'll notice, more of a permanent fixed structure mound contributed by Lowe's and RB Construction. I want to give a big thanks to those guys for making this happen. A lot of time, effort, and energy put into this for a more substantially easier field operation mound to deal with, and really elevating the pitching surface.
It does look a lot better, too.
It looks better. It's a little more comfortable to throw on, a little easier to kind of get your footing, keep your footing, because, the previous mound, the dirt mound, it was always changing, depending on the time of the game, weather. It's a great addition to the field here, this WAC mound, courtesy of Lowe's and RB Construction.
100%.
Big thanks.
Ground ball, third base side. You're just going to hold that one. Yeah, I remember last year we had a rain game. It was pouring. And that mound, your feet would just sink into the ground. Literally. But with the turf mound, that's going to help us a lot. Sends one out there.
McCray Haynes, what a play made by Caden Holland, though, turning over his head. Willie Mays-esque right there. Man, what a play. Austin, you probably don't even know who Willie Mays is, do you? No.
Willie Mays, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you do? Okay, good. Austin's a young guy, so I wasn't sure if he'd done his research on some of the best players in the game or not, but what a play there. That was a shot from McCray Haynes. I thought that one was gone out to deep center field, but Caden Holland on his horse makes a great catch. And that sends us to the top of the second.
Fouled off.
Top of the second, one strike off the foul tip from Caleb Yaron. Haynes finds the.
Ooh.
Finds the
Chase the
juice
foul ball.
right there. Getting Yaron swinging. Again, two straight swings right there. Puts Yaron down. In steps Tessner. Tessner's been hard at the plate so far today. Let's see if he can keep it going. Seeing it well as he swings at that one. That one was low at 56. Tough pitch to lay off of there.
Here comes Tessner. He's hot today. Maybe not.
Swung on. He's finding some difficulty. I don't know if it's the shadows here or what, but Hunter deals, just misses there. The pitch from Haynes. Just misses inside at 58. I'll tell you, that's a sneaky 58. It doesn't look super fast from up here.
When you're in the box, it looks
comes
98.
Quick. It does come quick for sure. Swung on and missed. 2 straight Ks from Hunter Haynes. Hunter settling in here. In steps Piercy.
Half the time, you just got to put the bat out there and hope you find the ball.
Right.
Especially when you have somebody as talented as Hunter. The movement is just crazy.
It's crazy.
Especially from that distance.
Piercy holds up there for the ball at 60 miles an hour. The Panthers have just scored a touchdown to cut the deficit to 29 points, if you're wondering. Late in the fourth quarter.
I don't think I sense a comeback. 13-42. Shoo-wee.
Piercy draws a walk down to first.
Piercy he wants to go and make contact with the ball, but when he confides in himself and doesn't go out there and try to daddy hack, he can draw a walk.
That's right. Chase McGinnis into the box. Takes the ball inside.
Watches that one go outside.
Runner on first is Piercy. 4-2 ball game. Swung on. McCray's Hunter's gonna field that one, throw it out the center. That one's gonna get away.
Yeah, that'd be a pass ball. Runner should get scored. I mean,
yeah, Piercy scores on that one. Chase McGinnis.
I don't think he should score on that because it was already a pass ball over here. That should be dead play.
Yeah, I agree with you there, I think.
What, 2 scored on that? No, it was just Piercy.
It was just one, just Piercy, yeah.
That's 3 outs.
3 outs. Great play there by McCray Haynes. 4-3 ball game going into the bottom of the second, game 2. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Piercy on the mound for the Beavers. The dangerous Caleb Cope steps in. Big, tall lefty. Guys, I'm not sure if anybody watching knows who Will Mosley is, country music artist off of American Idol. But look him up and tell me he don't look like Caleb Cope. Or Caleb Cope don't look like him, either one.
I mean, I wouldn't really disagree with Piercy here.
Trying to walk him, trying to put him on.
He said can we intentionally walk him, and then drills him in the face next pitch.
As Cope still pokes one out to left to Yaron.
It's probably the best thing you're looking for there. Oh, yeah. That's identical.
I just showed Austin a picture of Will Mosley. He looks just like Caleb Cope
Jesus, that's
out
bad.
here. Yeah, they got a doppelganger for sure. Yeah, check Will Mosley out. He's a great voice in country music. Did a solid run on American Idol. Might have finished second, I think. Landon Johnson steps in, sends one out to second. Hollins right there to make a play, gets Cope on the force out. Good job, Caden, right there, being in position, coming up quick, making a play. You know, in those moments as a fielder, things can very quickly go wrong because you're trying to rush the fielding, rush the throw. You know, you rarely get a chance to make a force out like that. So
I'm happy they made the, ball go past the fielder, and then it's just dead ball, runner advances one base.
Yep.
Because that's where you get
that one's off the roof here, off the bat of Hunter Haynes.
2-run shot.
2-run shot from Hunter. 6-7.
Oh.
6-7, he says, up here to his son Maverick in the Dauber's Nest. Hunter with his second bomb of the day, making a quick run to try to get the Silver Slugger Award this year.
Game?
I tell you, 5-4 ball game. Dinger's coming back. 5-4.
Actually delivers with a strike. I also think that was probably the hardest thing as a pitcher in WAC, other than finding a grip that you could, hit consistently. More of just, bouncing back. Especially when you have somebody that's hitting bomb, bomb, bomb.
Yeah, I mean, most teams here at the WAC, top to bottom, the lineups are strong. So, you give up a bomb to somebody, you don't get a chance to really bounce back and say, hey, look, I can just try to get it over on this guy. Everybody in every lineup can go deep, just like like Bumgarner does there. Sends one out about 5 feet shy of the fence there, out past the.
He almost runs a kid over.
Yeah, Yaron made the play there towards the left field line as a kid was running around to the chicken coop playground out there.
One of the better things about the WAC, just so many things happening at one time.
Absolutely, great family atmosphere. Bring your family, bring your friends, come out, see a game. Plenty of shade down the left field line. Not so much down the first base line, but bottom of the second, 5-4 ball game. Dinger's up off the bat of Hunter Haynes with a 2-run shot to put him back in front. His younger brother McCray takes a walk there, and in steps Caleb Cope. I think he's only got put out once today. I think batting average off to a hot start.
I think his first at bat was a strikeout. Hasn't got out since.
Hasn't got out since. First day seeing the field here at Leland Field for Caleb Cope, making his presence known quickly here.
I know
Great
it wasn't
addition.
like that for my first day. It was all strikeouts.
It's tough, man. It's tough for sure. Lays off that pitch there. 1-1 count after a big cut on the first pitch and lays off the second. 1-1, 5-4 ball game. Cut on, fouled back.
Oh. Yeah, I'd celebrate too. Oh, I wouldn't even lie. I'd get pretty amped up.
I think we're going to the top of the third here in game 2. 5-4. Dinger's lead, trying to close the door on the Beavers. The Beavers have started off strong here and kind of gotten cold. Caleb Yaron steps in.
You can have that. You can have first game of the series, max out runs the whole game. Next game, you get shut out.
Yeah, it can go quick. It's it's hard to get in a routine. You know, it's such a hard game. So many variables going on. Swung on, hit out, fouled over beside first base to the fire pit area where there's a pool of piranhas over there waiting, swarming, so to speak. Again, new color scheme for the piranhas this year. As Yiron goes down, swinging for the first out.
The pink and blue looks good.
Pink and blue does look good.
Surprised we didn't have just an all pink team with
Yep.
breast cancer.
That's right. That's right. Blake Tessneer up to the plate. Swung on. That one's getting out here deep to center, past the pool. That one's going to get.
Oh. I think that nutmeg, I think went through his legs.
Yeah, I think that's a clean.
It might have clipped his leg.
Tough to tell. Not sure. I mean, we've got umps on the field. I can't ump it from the booth here. They're asking me what I thought. I'm like, man, I'm too far away from it to tell. And that one ties it up. We got a 5-5 ball game here in the top of the third. Don't go anywhere, folks. If you ain't got popcorn, get it ready here for the finish of this one. Beavers climb back in at 5-5 ball game. 3-1 to Piercy. Piercy looking to help himself out.
Takes the walk.
Takes the walk there. Brings up Chase McGinnis.
Ball inside. Ooh, takes a hack at a pitch inside. 9-5. Ooh. Ooh, where's one off the elbow?
Pivotal moment in the ball game here for both teams.
Ooh.
Big pitch there from Hunter. Takes the count full, I believe.
For sure. That's the best pitch he's going to see all at bat.
Swung on. That was right to Hunter. Can of corn.
Second out.
Second out of the inning. Big spot here for the Dingers to try to hold this with one runner on. Swung on. That one's down. He got him. He got him.
He is out.
Craig Haynes bobbled the play there out and left. Dropped the ball. Caden Holland was running to first. McCray collected the ball, made a great play, forcing Holland out on the play there in a pivotal spot of the game to send us to the bottom of the third. All knotted up at 5 here. Beavers Dingers with some high quality waction here. Here in Ellenboro, North Carolina, folks. I assume most of the folks are local today tuning in, but if you're not, we appreciate you tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, Landon Johnson steps in. Bottom of the third. Swung on. Swung on. Over the pool. Caden Holland makes a play. Great spot. Great spot. First out of the inning. Bottom of the third, one out.
Dingers have a chance to come back here and take the lead.
Win the walk-off, yeah, win the walk-off. Hunter Haynes
Ooh.
undoubtedly is trying to send us to game 3 here with one swing of the bat, trying to do damage
He
here.
already went deep once. I don't blame him for trying to do it again.
Twice today.
Ooh.
Twice today.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
he hit twice.
Twice today. One to left, one to right. One into the Lelands, one off the roof. It's a great pitch there from Piercy. Swung on, or takes that one low. Hunter locked in. Swung on, missed. goes down on strikes. Brings up Tucker Bumgarner.
Piranhas look ready to do damage.
Yeah, they're looking chill, looking ready and chill. You know, always ready to swarm and bite, you know.
We sure were doing that in the championship. I had them going out in the first round.
That's right. Yeah, they hunkered down.
They stayed until the end.
Yeah, they put it all together for sure. And that's the thing about WAC. You know, any team can make a run. They settle in. Bumgarner sends one out center. That one's going to get down. Holland's going to field it. Hits a cutoff, man. Yiron's going to make a play.
Oh!
He makes a play. Forces Bumgarner there. You know, a little bit of an aggressive base running attempt there from Bumgarner, trying to stay aggressive there, forcing the perfect cutoff relay, and the Beavers are ready. Holland and Yiron team up there to force out, to send us to extras here in the matchup.
Ooh.
We got Caleb Cope taking some throws here. Not sure if he's just getting some quick warm-up tosses, kind of loosen up for the next game, but
I'd be pretty worried if I was the Beavers seeing him on the mound.
yeah, but you also got to think, you know, how's he gonna respond being new to the WAC? You know, first time on the mound, it looks a lot easier than you think.
Yeah.
But getting out there, you know, I look for a newcomer to really have to try to throw strikes. You know,
It is hard going out there first outing. Say the first 3 outings were all really hard.
yeah, it's one thing to kind of figure out the velocity and getting it there and working on your movement, but then to find the zone, definitely difficult. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, yeah. I don't see a reason they wouldn't put Hunter on the mound, though. Or just,
I guess maybe saving him for game 3, I guess, which if it goes into extras, it shouldn't count against your total innings.
yeah.
All right. Lock and load, folks. Top of the 4th, extra innings. Free whack ball on your television dial or iPad or whatever you're watching us on here today. Caleb Cope steps in. Top of the 4th. Quick 2-0 count to Tessneer. Tessneer's been hot at the plate all day. Putting balls in play. Has 1 home run, couple singles.
That was one thing about Tessner. He knew when to not, take that back.
That's a shot into the corner there. Great relay from Bumgarner, though, to force it to just stay at a double.
Just saw Storm pull up. That's never a good sign for the other team.
That's right.
Tessner stays hot.
I tell you, he's sneaky, man. He's sneaky.
Oh.
Piercy sends that one out. That's going to be a sliding catch made by Landon Johnson. Way to go right there, Landon, coming in. Sliding in the dirt there.
Trying to do what you did.
Yes, got the Fabletics pants a little dirty. Going to have to send him some new ones. Great play out there by Landon in a pivotal spot, trying to keep the runner at third or at second from preventing him from advancing to third. 5-5 ball game. Runner on second. Chase McGinnis
chasing.
Goes golfing there. Yeah, he's chasing. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Ooh.
That one's behind him. 1-1 count. I think Chase McGinnis. Cope deals just inside. In the outfield, you got Landon Johnson in left, McCray Haynes in right, Tucker Bumgarner in center, Caleb Cope on the mound, Hunter Haynes taking a breather. McGinnis takes a walk there, putting pressure on Cope here in the top of the fourth.
Never a bad idea. Just draw your walk.
Yeah, if you can figure out as a team how to balance being patient at the plate, but being aggressive when you get your pitches, because you're going to see a very select few pitches.
Oh, that
you
one's
can
deep.
hit. That one's deep.
LJ,
One-handed attempt by LJ. Landon Johnson out in the outfield gets that one in. That was going to score Tessner, makes it 6-5 here in the top of the fourth. Great play, Landon covering some ground there. Just a tough catch to make out there in left field, just in front of the warning track, going to his left.
He got the hop on that one. I was expecting Tucker to try to get it. He caught him off.
Yeah, that was a shot off the bat of Holland. Beavers go up 6-5 with runners on second and first.
These are the games I like. I don't really like them high-scoring games. I like, medium score.
Mid-tier,
Yeah.
competitive games. Swung on by Yaron.
Don't get me wrong. High-scoring games are, fun, especially when you're scoring the high runs. But
Yaron takes that one off the dome, I think. We appreciate you guys tuning in for some WAC action here on the first day of the WAC Wiffle Fall League. We've got some extra inning baseball, extra inning wiffle ball, WAC ball right now. Here at the top of the fourth of game 2 of a 3-game set between the Beavers and Dingers.
0-2 count. Now up to a 3-2 count. Oh.
Actually, ball 4, they're going to say. It's going to load the bases for who else? Blake Tessner. Blake's been hot all day.
I just say walk him here.
Yeah, I agree with you. Maybe just put him on.
If not, he's going to do some damage. And I think that's what he's going for. He's put 3 straight in the dirt. Ooh. Chops at it. Staying alive. Change the strike zone.
Swung on, fouled over to the first base tent right there. Oh, that's an out.
What?
I think you can play it off the tent, right?
Well, I mean, we can play it off the foul ball trees.
Well, Tessner sends that one into center.
Holland, freight train moving home.
Freight train, no Jake break in sight, and he's rolling home. The locomotive scores. Chase McGinnis and Caden Holland both score.
I would try to call that an out. I mean,
yeah, that ball hit off of the tent and just kind of hung up there on the tent. So,
I feel like, we can catch one off the trees in the.
Have to ask the rules commissioner here. All right, we got 8-5 on the drop-in food store scoreboard, I believe, here.
He has 2-0. Oh. Looks like he's found the strike zone. Flips the top of it for an out. It's out 2. That's not good. The ball's knuckling. Double. I mean, Paul McGinnis with Let's Go Beavers. Good seeing you, chat. Now the bottom of the 4th, the Dingers get a chance to crawl back here. Then extra innings. Like Aaron's on the mound warming up. Aaron looks ready.
All right, folks, a quick scoring update here. The last inning that we thought was extra innings, top of the 4th in Game 2, was actually top of the 1st, Game 3. The Game 2 went to the Beavers. So this is now the bottom of the 1st. Bottom of the 1st in Game 3.
Our extra were. Yeah.
We've got top of the or bottom of the 1st, Game 3, with a score of 3-0 right now, guys. So bear with us. I was kind of wondering why the Dingers switched pitchers going into extra innings, but I guess we had to score wrong here in the booth. Makes sense for sure. So we've got 3-0 Beavers going into the bottom of the 1st, Game 3. No runners on, no outs. After all that, stay tuned.
Little quick fix, ain't nothing to it. All right. Gobble going over there. Third base down. One strikeout. Today.
Yeah, he's hit a bunch.
Crazy. Big old hack. Oh. Landon in the booth, in the box. Watch the ball high.
Swung on out the center. Holland flips it to
Oh,
McGinnis for the play. Great job, guys, forcing the out right there on McCray Haynes. Going to end the inning. Beavers locking it down. They're damming up the outfield, you know. Strong force in the outfield there is Caden Holland. I tell you, looking at him, you wouldn't think the wheels are moving, but I mean, he's consistent, on his feet, doing well.
he does whatever needs to be done. Get that ball in.
Absolutely, he does.
Ball low to the big Holland. Strike one.
Swung on an inside pitch right there.
Lifts
Hit
one.
out deep.
Comes down with it.
Tucker Bumgarner makes a play. Again, guys, bear with us on the stream here. We're down a couple camera angles today. We're going to try to get some new camera angles out for you to be able to bring you some high production value here on the outfield, but we're still kind of limited today, so bear with us.
Foul going off. Didn't get
Off
close to that
speed
one.
there, off speed.
Seems like the big one's starting to find it out, which is no good to anybody that but the Dingers. Ball up. Oh, chops at it. It is fair. Somehow. The ugliest swing to be past the infield. Big old hack out to center, gets past him all the way in the farthest corner of the field.
Deep corner.
Oh, get him out.
Piercy goes down in the mud.
He
He
is
is
muddy.
filthy, folks. He is filthy out there.
He barrel rolls.
You can see Piercy out there at third, sunken in about 3 inches of mud, folks. We've had some torrential rain the last 24 hours here in North Carolina, and he is covered.
How did Tessner get mud all over him? I didn't even see him go down.
I didn't either. Tell you what, Beavers are scrappy. He's safe. He's gonna need a uniform wash tonight for sure. Pressure washer to the legs, all the things. That's a shot
And that
out
is
of here, folks. That one
stuck in a tree.
stuck in the tree. Still stuck, sitting on a branch. Landon Johnson just watches it soar over his head about, I'd say, 25 feet up in the tree. Off the bat of Chase McGinnis, man, that's a shot. How many did that score? Was that a 3-run shot? Was it grand slam?
That
What
was a 2-run shot.
2-run shot. So it brings our score to 6-0 Beavers here on your drop-in food
that
store
hurts.
scoreboard.
Down the middle.
Again, it kind of goes back to what we said, how would the new pitcher to the WAC, Caleb Cope, fare out here on the mound? I think And that's one of the things I remember from my first time pitching is, sometimes you just kind of resort to getting it over. You try to do what you
Yeah.
can, just throw a strike, and sometimes it ends up being a meatball, and you're like, man, it's kind of a tough place to be. I think he'll come around though. He's showing some good
I think that
technique.
he's definitely finding the strike zone. Well, every once in a while. I think it's just so slow. They're just picking up on it really early.
Yeah, it's kind of showing as a meatball coming down there.
Yeah, it doesn't help with the long ball at all. Got a full count here. Runners on first. Lifts one deep outfield and off the brick.
Off the brick, in the park. Bumgarner gets it in, over the shoulder catch, wide receiver style. McCray Haynes. That's gonna score more for the Beavers.
Scores one. Scores the big old Holland. Passing her up, watches the ball out.
Caleb Cope on the mound with a stiff breeze blowing.
Sure does feel
Feels
good.
great. Feels great, folks. Early fall wiffle ball. Can't beat it here on a Sunday.
And that's
Blake
gone.
Tessner.
No,
That one is below.
I mean,
I believe it hit below the line.
it hit the rails and then went over.
That's a double off the bat of Tessner. I tell you, man, Blake has been putting in the work in the cage, man. Blake has came out firing.
Apparently,
folks.
he's consistent.
He's smoking the ball as he flexes up right here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Piercy sends one to opposite field. That one's into the hands of
gone.
Elijah Larson up in top of the garage. That's a home run.
2-run shot.
2-run
He
shot.
says, I'm not jogging the
I
bases.
think that's a walk. Let's see. What we got here? Home run. What do they call that? What's going on here, folks? We're just kind of walking around.
Oh, somebody's hurt.
Landon get hurt here?
Dang.
All right, stand by, folks. We got Landon down here behind the pool. Stand by. All right, guys, just a quick update. We got an injured player down here on the field behind the pool, so we're giving him some time to kind of get into a position where he's stable. He's fine, I think. Just a knee injury, I believe, leg injury. So we'll be back shortly. Quick break in the action. Stay with us.
Starting again, folks.
Starting up again here, folks. Lyndon Johnson took a bit of a fall there on the outfield surface. He's up, talking, sitting in a chair, not sure exactly what's wrong.
It said him and Tucker switched because after Tucker missed it and his bad knee hit the concrete.
Gotcha. It's not good. So I believe the home run that was for Piercy is off the board here. So it's 8-0 Beavers. Swung on, hit out the center. Hunter's going to take that one, run it in. Here in the second inning of game three, sorry. Second inning of game three of a three-game set. Beavers up 8-0. Looking to win the series 2-1. This is the rubber game here of the series after the split between the first two games. Thanks for staying with us if you're still watching. After the quick little break, continue to check on Landon here.
He's up and not up, but he's awake.
He's awake. He's fine. Not crying. Not bleeding. No broken bones that we can see. So. Swung on foul ball down the left field line off Chase McGinnis. Bat. 1-2 count. Runners on the corners. 2 out. Top of the second. Swung on. Good pitch there from Hope.
And that's
To retire the side as we go to the bottom of the second. Dinger's got to claw back in this one. Got some work to do. Down 8-0.
series is tied 1-1, right?
Series is tied 1-1.
Anybody's game.
Anybody's game looks
It
like.
was. Dingers have a chance to come back though,
Come back
with
yeah.
the highest possible run limit being 9 per inning per team. Plus with that, you have to score 5 and then hit a grand slam.
Good pitch there from Caleb Yiron.
No team has used their power-up card yet.
They have not. Swung
Oh.
on. Landon in the chair.
Hits LJ.
Makes a play. Yeah, that's a ground rule double, I think. I think they're, automatic double, yeah. Hit into the crowd back here with Landon. Heads up, buddy. Look alive out there.
He's laughing about it. It's pretty good though.
Hunter Haynes drives the double. Lead off the inning. Tucker Bumgarner in to the plate. Good pitch there from Caleb Yiron, 50 miles an hour. Caleb's pitched a little bit, not a ton. You know, last summer, in Summer League, the Beavers really rode the arms of Zach Lane, Chris Piercy, Chipper McGinnis. I think Caleb pitched a little bit, but maybe not a ton, if I remember correctly. But he looks comfortable out there
He was every once in a while.
every once in a while.
I'm glad Chipper didn't find out, how to be consistent.
Right.
He was a scary arm
Absolutely.
with how he just dipped down there. DJ in the booth making people laugh.
That's right. Robert Knipe out here showing up.
Oh, let's do.
Tucker Bumgarner draws a walk. He's going to put runners at first and second. He joins Hunter Haynes out on base pass as McCray Haynes steps in.
And
Swings and hits one back to Yiron. Yiron's going to
Oh,
throw. That
jumps
one's gonna
over
get
it.
by him for a
Runners.
pass ball. Oh, he's off the base, I believe. Yep. Makes a play there. Tessneer following up, backing up his throw to the first. It's the first out of the inning.
if Tessner was behind the throw, then he is out. But if not, the throw went past Tessner, then he is safe.
I don't guess are they counting that as an out or not?
I heard the umpire say it was out. No, it wasn't.
I'm not sure, folks. We got 8-0 on the scoreboard. We do know that. Runners on first and second. I believe still one out, I guess.
Oh.
As Cope reaches for that one out in the other batter's box. Trying to poke that one down the left field line. Swung on. A little dribbler goes foul. Tucker Bumgarner looking aggressive on the base pass, trying to beat that one to the plate. Swung on back to Yiron. He fields his position for the second out of the inning.
Matchup I want to see is Cope versus Holland.
Yeah. And what, a fist fight? What do you think? Home run derby? What do you think?
I was talking hitter batter.
Oh.
Pitcher batter.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Fist fight would be pretty cool to see too.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. We don't condone violence here at the WAC.
Not at all.
Yiron on the mound trying to keep the Dingers at bay here. 8-0. Swung on. Big swing there from Hunter. Don't forget, we got the rematch of the WAC Summer League Championship coming up here at 5 o'clock-ish, folks. We're closing in on 5 now, but after this game, we'll get a different stream link going for the Piranhas and Daubers.
And that's going.
That one's gone. Hunter Haynes sends it to the left field. Woods out here. Third bomb of the day for Hunter Haynes. Like I said, he's coming for the Silver Slugger Award this year, folks. He's continued the tear from the Summer League, finding the way to climb back in this one. That one's a shot right there. That was over the garage gym banner.
Slowly crawling back.
Crawling back out into the Lelands. That was a dinger for sure. For the Dingers. Tucker Bumgarner swings in, fouls it back.
Tries to join him.
Good cut there from Bumgarner, but just misses. Caleb Yaron settling in there. You know, like we talked about earlier, Austin, being able to kind of come back after giving up a bomb, being able to settle in and getting out to try not to let damage compound on you is really a key for pitchers here.
You just got to know you have another inning. If you give up that lead, you still have another inning.
That's
where
right.
you have 9 runs, the maximum that you can get in that inning. Can't let it affect you. Ball up.
Swung on.
And
Bumgarner goes down.
That's 2.
You know, as we hear pretty girls rock like this playing throughout the ballpark, Caleb Yaron got jacked up on that one, you know. I think that was a little motivation for him. I like it. Hey, it's a vibe, man.
Piercy sitting in the dugout, dirty.
Absolutely. You know, not only is he, you know, probably a little tore up, is, you know, been covered in mud, but, you know, the unfortunate fact that Landon went down in the outfield right before his home run, literally took his home run off the board. So, tough day for Piercy so far, but the Beavers still in front. As McCray sends one out to left, Chase McGinnis fields it. Gets it in, and in steps Caleb Cope. Runner on first, McCray Haynes.
We go to the all dangerous. I feel like you gotta don't throw him a strike. He'll chase it.
Yeah, I'd try to work him away. He's gonna probably try to swing at it. He sends that one back up to center field. Holland again makes a play, flips to McGinnis. I tell you what. Give Caden Holland a gold glove, folks. My man is out here dealing in the outfield, making plays left and right, whether it's behind him, making an over-the-shoulder catch, fielding his position in the outfield, flipping to McGinnis for the forces. Man, Holland has been on his game today, folks.
Usually you see somebody that size, their first baseman, not really moving at all.
That's right.
He's the opposite. Center field, the most runningest spot on the diamond.
Absolutely. Not sure what he weighs, but he's moving for whatever he weighs. We need to get the tail of the tape on Caden. We need the height, weight measurement there, Paul McGinnis. If you're listening to us, man, go into the church roster and let us know. And here he is stepping into the plate, into the batter's box, Caden Holland.
Here's that matchup. Swung
on. And Holland continues to make the plays that the Beavers need here.
Now, who is taller?
Who's taller? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna give Caden the nod on the height, I think. As Caden sends one out to left field, out to the garage gym banner. Reaches first. Here in the top of the third. Beavers looking to continue to pile on some insurance runs here, brought to you by A1 Insurance. Be sure to go see them. Forest City, Shelby, and Gastonia. Beavers up 8-3.
Cut a play.
Came out a little flat in game one. Beavers did, just kind of checking in, seeing how things were going. Getting the feel back for it. But now it's one of those things that hey, they've kind of put the foot on the gas and haven't looked back.
Yeah, it's click. It's just click for them, and it just kept going with it.
Yeah, the game comes naturally to all these guys. When you look at them, they don't look like the most athletic bunch. Look like they've kind of just came off of a blue-collar job site and roll out here, and they play some really, really good wiffle ball. We're glad to have them here in the league. Always a joy to be around. So good to see them back out here having fun this year for the fall league. As Blake Tessner once again makes a play, puts it in play.
Ooh, misses him.
Holland's going to move over to third on the pass ball. Bumgarner made a good play there.
Runners on first and third with first base, yep.
Man, I tell you, these shadows are brutal. If we give you a look at the field, it blows out the batter's box. If we give you a look at the batter's box, can't see the field for the shadows. So bear with us, folks. It's one of the reasons we're not really switching to the outfield much, because you really can't see it, I don't believe, with the shadows. So in the nightcap here for game.
Ooh, barely clicks his own.
For the next game here, Piranhas, Daubers.
Yeah, now you can't even see the batter.
Should be fine. McCray makes a play, forces the out there on Piercy.
That's two.
2 outs in the top of the third. Runner on second, I believe. Blake Tessner. Chase McGinnis up to the plate.
We just need a dome. Wish we had enough money for that.
Maybe one day.
Never hot, never cold.
Never hot, never cold.
Always
just
perfect.
Indoor. Guys, drop a comment if you think an indoor WAC facility would be cool, or if you enjoy the natural outdoor backyard kind of vibe. Let us know what you think in the comments. Should we try to find us an indoor element to play, or keep it outdoor, keep it fun, keep it backyard friendly?
Holds the swing there.
Again, guys, do us a favor. Follow us on social media. WAC Wiffle. WAC Wiffle Ball League.
Loads the bases for
Seth. Aiden Holland.
had a single his first debut of the inning.
Holds up there on a low pitch from Cope.
Oh,
What's going on?
rib
I tell
swing,
you.
same spot.
I'll tell you, man, Holland is working. There goes Blake Tessner zooming into home. He crosses your radio dial right to left, folks, and he is the 9th run, I believe, for the Beavers, piling it on here in the top of the third, game 3, looking to complete the series win, 2-1 here coming up. They're in a great position to do that.
Only 3 more runs. And the shot right here ends the game. And fouls it right back in the zone. That's all.
And that's it, folks. That's your ball game. Beavers take 2 games from the Dingers.
Wait.
Is that right? We still got another in.
The Dingers can come back here.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought that was the bot. I don't know what I was thinking, folks. Apologies to the Dingers. They're right, trying to write them off, trying to close the door early. They can definitely come back here. 9-3 ball game. I guess I heard you say that's it, and I thought that was the game.
Yeah.
My bad. Context clues were a little off right there, guys. I apologize, but Hunter Haynes getting it led off for the Dingers here. Bottom of the third, 9-4 ball game. If the Dingers score 6, that's a walk-off. Got to stay alive with 5, at least. Swung on low pitch there at 49 from Caleb Yaron. See if the Beavers can keep up the solid defensive effort so far, making great plays all around. Drop-in scoreboard here has 10-4 here at Leland Field, so we'll get that updated here on the live stream. 10-4 ball game, so Beavers gotta hold them from scoring the 6 runs here. So they've got some insurance here, but looking at the totality of what the Beavers can afford to give up here, got to keep it to under 6 runs to take it home. 0-2 count, Hunter Haynes. Swung on, hit out the center.
Hard.
It's going to be a single.
Hard on the
Out to
ground.
Holland. Builds his position, flips to Yaron. Nothing doing there.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a ball get past Holland. Now I'm thinking about it.
I'm telling you, man, he's solid.
Just a
Not
wall.
only is he a brick wall, but he's agile, mobile, hostile.
He's actually pretty friendly.
He is a very friendly guy, a friendly giant,
You wouldn't really expect it being all above 6'5", way more than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put over under 6'5", 320, 325 maybe. That's a solid man. Hit out to left, Chase McGinnis forces out Hunter Haynes right there. Good play by Chase McGinnis. I tell you, the Beavers' defensive efforts continue to thrive here. Paul McGinnis must have been hitting some fungos of these guys out here there at Grace Chapel during the offseason break here. Beavers came to play defensively today, making some great stops, great forces, really helping their pitchers out.
Just an all-around good defensive team.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think Beavers are going to be one of the teams we're going to have to worry about this year.
Absolutely, especially if they get
taking it
Chipper
home.
playing this year. He's back at Chase High School now, so he's going to be a little more local. So I look for him to pop out here. So I'm not sure where he's at today, but I do look for him to pop out some.
Yeah, he was very hard to hit. Very scary.
Paul McGinnis says the Beavers are not messing around. That's right.
Takes the walk.
Sends Tucker Bumgarner over to second. McCray Haynes down to first. In steps Caleb Coate. Ever dangerous. If you've got 6-run lead to erase, now's the time to do it.
And easily put a
Hit down to the right field corner. It's going to. Oh, man, that's a close play there.
I think he missed the bag. I didn't see his hand touch
I'm not
it.
sure what they called, folks. Hit him in the head, so I think they're going to say that's safe.
Oh, yeah, head's no go.
Head's a no-go. I believe that run scores.
But it definitely hit him off the cap. And we don't have no replay on it.
That's going to make it 10-5, I believe. Great play, though, again. I mean, the Beavers defensively, that's a hard play to make. A perfect relay
Yeah,
right there.
No doubt about that.
That's a shot right there.
Easy 10-6. Ooh, big man's going around.
That one's going to
10-7.
score, too. 10-7 ball game. Hunter Haynes sends it out the left. Keeping it going. Dingers are rallying here. Tucker Bumgarner steps into the box. Been hot all day.
One-run game here. On the
Swung on,
ground.
dribbled over to the left.
Yeah.
Hunter
Good
dives
IQ.
back. Good job there, Hunter, not to get forced out right there, keeping this rally going. Bottom of the third, 1 out, runners on first and second. McCray Haynes up, down 10-7. Swung on,
Off the
off the wall.
That's going to score.
Hunter's going to hold up there with bases loaded. Look who's up. Caleb Coate,
Golly.
the powerful lefty, with one swing of the bat right here, folks, can send us home here for Series 1. What a pitch right here. Swung on.
Whoa.
He was trying to. Big spot right here for Caleb Yaron in the Beavers. Swung on.
Shit. There's nothing like seeing that riser for the first time.
Quick 0-2 count. Big spot right here. Still 1 out. Coach got to be patient here, find his pitch. They're going to try to throw him some junk, especially ahead in the count 1-2, knowing what he can do with one swing of the bat.
Oh.
And he got him to chase for the second out of the inning. For the second out of the inning, Cope goes down.
Hunter's up.
With Hunter Haynes up, another great spot to be if you're the Dingers. With one swing of the bat, Hunter can continue to drive the Beavers.
Now you got the Hunter Haynes diving just not to get out. He shows effort every play.
You know, if you're the Dingers, you got to be on your horse here with 2 outs down to your last half inning. You got to score 3 here with bases juiced. Nowhere to put them. Hunter staying patient at the plate. Is that 2-0 or 3-0? Not sure. But he's being patient, finding his pitch, looking to drive the ball. We got about a medium depth in the outfield for the Beavers.
Can't tie. They can tie the game, send it to extras. I think that's the move. You know, Beavers' offense is hot.
They are hot. You think they just try to potentially give up the tie, try to play for extras as opposed to, you know, trying to get it out and giving up the loss?
Yeah, the first actual extras.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We thought we were in extras earlier.
Or you can attack Tucker here.
Try to get it out, but I'll tell you, Tucker's been hot. He's seen the ball well. Takes ball 1. Pivotal spot in the ball game right here, folks. 2 outs, bases loaded, 10-8 ball game. Dingers have to score 2 here as Bumgarner takes a strike.
The last one you just got to pounce on. He's got a hard chopper.
I think we got a 1-1 count. Caleb Yiren on the mound trying to close it for the Beavers. The pitch. Swung on and missed from Bumgarner.
Final strike of the game here.
Down to their last strike. 2 outs, 1-2 count, bases loaded. Beavers up, trying to hold the Dingers. 3rd inning rally here.
Yeah.
The pitch.
Whoa.
Good take there by Bumgarner in the situation he's in.
Even count now, 2-2.
2 count, two count. Counts full at 2 balls. Man, I'm shook right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swung on and sits him down. Caleb Yiren closes the door on the Dingers comeback.
Great sportsmanship.
Great sportsmanship, great competition, folks. 2 great teams. Both look to really be loaded.
He's got one blue dude in the mix.
That's right. Beavers Dingers put on a show here, but the Beavers take 2 games out of 3. After the first game, they really settled in, found the groove offensively, and I'll tell you what surprised me and impressed me the most, honestly, was the defensive effort. You know, in the outfield, making plays, you know, getting some solid relay throws in, fielding the ball, getting some clean force outs, doing what they can to not let up once they kind of found their momentum offensively. So shout out to the Beavers starting hot, 2-1. They take the first series of the year here in the fall WAC Wiffle season. Stay with us, folks. We're going to get a new stream link going on the YouTube channel here. We've got Piranhas, Dirt Daubers coming up, a rematch of the WAC Summer League Championship where the Dirt Daubers fended off the Piranhas, who made a run deep into the tournament and ultimately came up just short. But we got a rematch of that championship matchup right now coming up. The teams are going to get swapped out here, get some TLC done on maybe the base pass and the mound, and we'll get things going here, folks. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for watching today. Be sure to follow us on social media. Check us out. Check out WACWiffle.com. Learn more about WAC Cares and our mission here to provide some help for some nonprofit organizations as well with what we're doing. So, again, we'll see you soon. For Austin Walker, Austin, great job today. Good chatting with you.
Nice to be here.
And you better go suit up, bud. You're playing, right?
No.
No? You're not?
I'm injured.
You're injured. That's right. I forgot that. Well, I guess you'll be here with me then, I guess, unless you're going to ump. I'm not sure what they're going to have you do. But, Austin, my pleasure to have you here with me today. Thanks for all your help running the scoreboard and chatting it up. So,
good fun.
We're going to send you home here for game 1. Again, thanks for watching. We look forward to having you join us momentarily for Series 2 Piranhas Dirt Daubers Championship rematch here at